Cristiano Ronaldo knuckleball free kicks. Science can't explain these goals. Hook. When the ball refused to obey. The wall is set. The goalkeeper adjusts his gloves. The stadium holds its breath. Cristiano Ronaldo steps back, stares at the ball, and strikes it with violence and precision. For a split second, the ball looks ordinary, then suddenly, it moves. It swerves. It dips. It floats. It changes direction mid-air, defying expectation, instinct, and sometimes even physics itself. Goalkeepers freeze. Defenders turn in disbelief. Fans erupt in shock. These are not normal free kicks. These are Cristiano Ronaldo's knuckleball free kicks, goals so unpredictable that even science struggles to fully explain them. The birth of a football phenomenon. Free kicks have always been a part of football. Legends before Ronaldo, players known for curl, finesse, and placement, bent the ball around walls with elegance. But Ronaldo introduced something different. Instead of bending the ball around defenders, he made the ball misbehave. The knuckleball free kick is not about curl. It is about chaos. Ronaldo didn't invent the technique, but he perfected it, weaponized it, and brought it into the modern spotlight. When he struck the ball, it didn't spin like a traditional free kick. It floated, dipped suddenly, and zigzagged through the air, making it nearly impossible for goalkeepers to predict. The signature stance. Before the strike, Ronaldo's body language tells a story. Legs planted wide, chest lifted, eyes locked on the ball. Minimal run-up. This stance isn't accidental, it's calculated. It allows him to generate maximum power while maintaining balance and control. The moment he begins his run-up, defenders already sense danger. The ball placement matters. The distance matters. The angle matters. Every detail is part of a ritual refined over thousands of repetitions. The strike. Power meets precision. When Ronaldo hits a knuckleball free kick, he strikes the ball dead center, using the top of his foot. Unlike traditional free kicks, where spin is intentionally applied, Ronaldo aims to minimize rotation. The result? A ball that travels fast, flat, and unstable. Instead of following a predictable curve, the ball reacts to air resistance in unpredictable ways, moving side to side, dipping suddenly, or changing direction at the last moment. For goalkeepers, this is a nightmare. Why goalkeepers freeze? Goalkeepers rely on one thing above all else: prediction. They read body shape. They read foot angle. They read ball spin. But with a knuckleball free kick, those cues become unreliable. Ronaldo's shots often appear to be heading straight at the keeper, until they suddenly drop or swerve. By the time the goalkeeper reacts, the ball has already changed direction. Many of Ronaldo's most famous free kicks weren't just unstoppable, they were unreadable. The physics behind the madness. Scientists and sports analysts have tried to explain Ronaldo's knuckleball goals using aerodynamics. The basic idea is this. A spinning ball creates stable airflow. A non-spinning ball creates turbulent airflow. Ronaldo's technique minimizes spin, allowing air pressure to shift unevenly around the ball. This causes sudden changes in direction, known as the knuckle effect. But here's the thing, even with equations, wind tunnels, and slow-motion analysis, the exact movement of the ball is still unpredictable. That's why the phrase, "science can't explain these goals," exists. Not because physics is wrong, but because the margin for chaos is so thin that even small changes in strike, air pressure, or speed can completely alter the outcome. The Manchester United era. Chaos introduced. Ronaldo's knuckleball free kicks first captured global attention during his early years at Manchester United. These goals shocked fans because they didn't look elegant, they looked violent. The ball flew like a missile, dipped late, and often struck the net before the goalkeeper fully reacted. Opposition players didn't just fear his pace or dribbling. They feared giving away fouls near the box. A free kick in Ronaldo's range felt like a penalty in disguise. The Real Madrid years. Mastery on the biggest stage. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo refined his technique and delivered his most iconic knuckleball moments. Champions League nights, packed stadiums, high-pressure situations. Again and again, he stepped up and produced goals that seemed to break logic. Walls jumped, but the ball flew straight through. Goalkeepers dove, but the ball dipped under their hands. Crowds gasped, because no one saw it coming. These goals weren't accidents. They were the result of obsessive repetition, strength training, and technical mastery. The power factor. One reason Ronaldo's knuckleball free kicks were so devastating is his physical strength. He generated immense power without losing control. That speed gave the ball less time to stabilize in the air, increasing unpredictability. Many players tried to copy the technique. Few succeeded. Why? Because without Ronaldo's leg strength, balance, and timing, the ball either flew over the bar, or became easy to save. The mental weapon. Ronaldo's knuckleball free kicks weren't just physical weapons, they were psychological ones. Defenders felt pressure even before the shot. Goalkeepers hesitated, unsure whether to move early or wait. Crowds sensed something dramatic was about to happen. This mental edge amplified the danger. When Ronaldo stood over the ball, everyone knew they were witnessing something out of the ordinary. Famous knuckleball moments. Some of Ronaldo's most memorable goals share the same theme: unpredictability. Shots that changed direction midair, dipped sharply at the last second, passed through walls that jumped perfectly. These moments became replayed endlessly, not just for the goal, but for the sheer confusion they caused. Why others struggled to replicate it? Many players attempted to copy Ronaldo's technique. Few made it consistent. The knuckleball requires perfect foot contact, exact body posture, controlled power, minimal spin. Any deviation results in failure. Ronaldo's success came from years of trial and error, not imitation. Evolution and adaptation. As Ronaldo aged, his free kick style evolved. While knuckleballs became less frequent, their legacy remained. He had already changed how players and coaches viewed free kicks. He proved that power and unpredictability could rival finesse and curl, redefining the art of free kicks. Before Ronaldo, free kicks were often about beauty. After Ronaldo, they became about fear. Fear of the unexpected, fear of chaos, fear of a ball that refuses to obey. He expanded the possibilities of what a free kick could be, influencing an entire generation of players to experiment beyond traditional techniques. Legacy. Goals that live forever. Ronaldo's knuckleball free kicks remain some of the most discussed goals in football history, not just because they went in, but because they challenged understanding. They reminded fans that football is not always predictable, that perfection can include chaos, that greatness sometimes comes from pushing beyond what even science can neatly explain. Final words. When physics met obsession. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just score free kicks. He turned them into moments of disbelief. By combining power, precision, and relentless practice, he created goals that bent expectations, and sometimes reality itself. Science may explain the theory, but the feeling, the shock, the magic, that belongs to Cristiano Ronaldo alone. Soccer ball fire.